This training video will cover risk management for student organizations. We will provide information on the Student Code of Conduct and risk management for student organizations. We will cover the definition of hazing and what is Title IX. And we will review the alcohol and drug policy that includes information related to events, programs, and policies for student organizations. This risk management information is included to help student organizations think about and help mitigate risk at your events and programs so that your members, event attendees, community members, and our students, faculty, and staff are safe. This is not a comprehensive risk training. We are providing a general overview of risk management and ask if your organization has further concerns or questions, please reach out to the student organization support staff. The St. Cloud State University Code of Conduct can be found in the Student Handbook, which is available online. Visit the link in the description below. Members of student organizations are expected to abide by the Student Code of Conduct, Minnesota State colleges and university policies, federal, state, and local laws to best serve the campus community and uphold strong individual and group conduct. The Student Code of Conduct applies to student organizations both on and off campus. Official university action will be taken when the behavior of the members of a student organization violates the Student Code of Conduct. A student organization and its officers may be held collectively and/or individually responsible. Usually, if more than 3 members are present at a function, it may be considered a student organization or group-sponsored event. To determine whether a student organization bears responsibility for a violation of the Student Code of Conduct, the following questions may be asked. How many organization members were involved in the event/activity? How many members were there? Were organization funds used for the event or activity? Was the organization executive board involved in approval, pre-planning, and/or support of the alleged event? Was the event advertised or announced by the organization? If so, how? Were any organization members present and/or participating in the alleged infraction regardless of whether the member was acting in an official capacity? Did any members of the organization attempt to cover up the alleged incident and/or to protect the organization members involved in the alleged infraction? Did the event/action take place in a space owned, operated, rented, or commonly used by the organization? We have included some information in regards to risk factors. There are 5 major factors that often lead to legal risks for student organizations. Any one of these factors may be applicable to the organization as a whole, the organization's officers, or individual members. Ignorance of the law. Not being aware, it is your responsibility to know and understand the rules and laws. Ignoring the law. Knowingly violating the law. Failure to act. Realizing a behavior or actions needs to stop but not doing anything to stop it. Failure to warn. Not notifying participants of what risks are associated with an activity or event. Expense. Failing to spend money on ensuring safety at an event or activity. Organization leaders should work with your faculty staff advisor to ensure your organization is following the Student Code of Conduct, local, state, and federal laws for all events and activities. The student organization support staff have included this information so that you, your members, and our campus community can have safe and successful activities. We are here to help if you have any questions about risk management and safety at events. Hazing is illegal in the state of Minnesota. Hazing is defined as an act which endangers the mental or physical health or safety of a person, subjects a person to public humiliation and/or ridicule, and destroys or removes public or private property for the purpose of initiation, admission into, affiliation with, or as a condition for continued membership in a group, student organization, club, or athletic team. Title IX is federal legislation that states that no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participating in, be denied the benefits of, or be subject to discrimination under any educational program or activity. Alleged violations typically adjudicated by a Title IX procedure include, but are not limited to, sexual violence, rape, sexual assault, harassment, dating or domestic violence, and some forms of stalking. For more information on hazing and Title IX, please refer to the Student Code of Conduct, Office for Institutional Equity and Access, and/or the Women's Center. Links will be provided in the description below. The following information is taken from the Alcohol and Other Drug Policy. All of the following items are prohibited actions for student groups and organizations. Using alcoholic beverages as awards or prizes in connection with university events. Providing promotional items or advertising associated with alcohol and illegal drugs at university-sponsored student events. This includes, but is not limited to, such items promoting alcohol or drug use on cups, t-shirts, beverages, can coolers, and any other items advertising or promoting alcohol or illegal drug use. Advertising alcohol and/or illegal drugs in university-controlled or affiliated publications or on university premises, including university-affiliated websites. Advertising that includes brand names, logos, prices, visual images, or phrases that refer to consumption of alcoholic beverages and use of illegal drugs. The following is a continued list of prohibited actions for student groups and organizations. Using alcohol for recruiting and student organization fundraising activities and events, except when through a verified third-party vendor such as U.S. Bank Stadium or Chartwells. Purchasing alcohol and other drugs with university or organization funds, including student activity fee allocations, 334 and 900 accounts. Consuming or transporting alcohol and other drugs in university vehicles. Alcohol service is not permitted at student organization-sponsored events on SCSU campus. It is recommended that student organizations not serve alcohol at events off campus. However, if students choose to attend events where alcohol may be present, organizations are expected to follow applicable laws and policies, including the SCSU alcohol and other drug policy, and consider ways to manage risk and ensure the safety of all participants. All policy outlines can be found online, and the link is provided in the description below. This concludes the risk management training video. Please complete the corresponding quiz questions. You must receive 100% on the quiz to complete the student organization registration training.